So here's how you put on the Maternity Support Belt by Diane Lee. You begin with the belly support band. So it should go from the side of your pelvis to the opposite side of your pelvis. So right in the middle of the leg on one side to the middle of the leg on the other. You want to make sure that it's not too high and not too low. So it crosses right, just hang on to that for me a sec, so that it crosses right over the pubic symphysis, the joint right in the front of the middle of your pelvis. Then you take this elastic strap around the back of your pelvis, and then if you hang on to that strap for me, and you just lightly attach it to the belly support on the opposite side. Okay, so not too low, not too high, just right under your tummy, covering the pubic symphysis in the front. Then the pelvic support, which is made on a very strong elastic. The important thing about this piece is that the label goes right over the center of your sacrum, the bone in the middle of your pelvis at the back. Because it's off to one side or the other, then it will be compressing asymmetrically. So put the band right in the middle. Make sure the side straps are free. Hang on to the side straps like that. Now, if you want to support the pubic symphysis in the front, you will have the belt just above the bones of your hip, the greater trochanters, these bones here. So it'll be a little bit lower than if you want to support the sacroiliac joints in the back of your pelvis, where the belt will be a tiny bit higher, okay? So lower for the symphysis, higher for the sacroiliac joints. Then the key thing is that you don't immediately attach it. You pull the band forward first. Good. And when you apply it to the belly support piece, make sure that the elastic of this band is not going lower than the belly support piece. And the importance of this is so that it maintains the curve of the belly support for your hip joint, for when you're sitting or squatting. And then pull the other one forward for me. And apply it just like that. Okay? Now, the side elastic bands will either go to the front or to the back, according to where you need the compression the most. So first of all, you want to make sure that this clothing protector flap is folded appropriately. So you have the hook part facing towards the front, if that's where you're attaching it, or towards the back, if that's where you're attaching it. Then you grab onto each one of these. Can you grab onto each one of these for me? And then as you pull forward first, and then make sure when you apply these to the hook part on the front that these do not overlap, so that you have these two attachments here attaching to the hook part of the belly support in the front. And if it's the symphysis you want to support, you don't want them separated like this. So if we take them off again, and now pull them close together so that they actually touch. There you go. Pull forward. Yep. No overlapping, but that they actually touch. There you go. So the closer they are together, the more compression you're going to get at the front. Okay? Now, for the posterior support, so if we undo this now, yeah, you take the fabric protector and you fold it to the other side, so that the hook material is now facing backwards. Now, to attach it to the back, you actually have the client, so just reach around to your back and find that strap. And you have them pull towards the hook fabric, place it like that, okay? Very straight. And then reach with your other hand, pull that, and then attach. Now, what you don't want to do is make sure is have one strap up high and the other strap down low. You want them on the same level. Now, sometimes you'll find that just because of the shape of people's pelvis, they'll feel better with that extra compression higher up. Sometimes they'll feel better with the compression down below. And it really depends what part of the SI joint needs the support. And again, it's all subjective. What feels better in the task? So that's how you apply the straps to the back, and whether you determine if it needs to be high or low.